I'm so nervous. Why every time I press recording, it's just, I don't know. I was so excited that I got nervous and then I just do whatever and then I just lost my loop. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you've already been here before, and if you're new here, hi. It's your girl Francesca, aka Franny. I hope you had a wonderful week, wonderful day, wonderful night. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. So, before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Help your girl out, help Francesca out, and help Franny out. Okay? So, this is going to be a thing now. This is going to be a weekend vibe vlog videos. From Friday to Sunday or Saturday to Sunday. Either way is fine. So, we're going to be talking about my book reading updates that I read for that week. I'm going to be, babysitting with a few boys, little boys. And what else I have to tell y'all? What I do the day of the weekend. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just going to be, chilled and, edit a video out and all the other stuff that I have to, catch up on. So, yeah. I'm going to show y'all the books that I read so far. So this is the bag that I carried the books of what I'm going to read throughout the week. And this bag is so cute. This is actually homemade in Peru that I babysit one of the dogs. Oh my god, he is so cute. And he's like a family friend, so I'm not gonna put much detail. I don't know if they're okay for me to say it, but yeah, I took care of the dog for a few days while they're out in Peru, and they just gave me this bag, which I thought it was super cute, and it was handmade, so I loved it very, very, very much. So I use this as a book bag. And I'm going to pull out the books that I read so far and what I think about it. I'm not going to spoil way too much. Hopefully not. But I'm going to summarize it just a little bit as possible. So this is the book I pulled out. It's called Kingdom of the Wicked by Carrie Mascalio. I got it at the Barnes & Nobles. If you've already seen the video from the books that I'm going to read in September. So I'm at the part where Emilia and Vittoria, twin sisters, they live in Sicily. I believe this is Sicily. Yeah, they live in Sicily with her nonna, which is her grandmother in Italian. And they were just little girls, and nonna was telling some scary stories, some kind of oh, those bad guys out there, and they just gonna steal your souls, this and that. They just thought it was not real. So the grandmother took it over beyond when she gave the amulets just to keep them safe. She gave the amulets, a necklace, to Amelia and Vittoria, just to keep them safe and be careful with the people. And the people that she's talking about is that they're human. And Nonna, Emilia, and Vittoria, and her family are witches. So now, Emilia and Vittoria thought this is normal, from what Nonna's been saying. And then, of course, as I got into the book deeper, it got super intense by every chapter. And I don't want to spoil it way too much, so yes, so this is, it's too much. It's very, very, very too much. So I don't want to get into it. That's the thing. I don't want to get into it. So the next book I got, it ends with us. I just literally started reading this September 5th. It is so good. It is so good. It's a girl named Lily. I love Lily from the bat. She is a strong woman. She was telling something. She's telling Ryle, right? Kyle or Ryle? Ryle, my bad. I keep thinking it was Kyle. I don't know why I keep thinking about Kyle. But it's Ryle. Meaning she just met this dude at her flower shop. And she was telling about her stories. And there was one part that I will never forget. Lily was talking about her living in an abusive home. She had a father and a mother. So she's just the only child, I'm assuming. Luckily the father didn't abuse Lily. However, he abused Lily's mom. And she thought this was normal, but as she grew older, she felt like she felt as guilty because she didn't do nothing about it. But then, of course, her father passed away. And when she stand by that podium, she said, there are 5 great things about my father. The first thing about my father, and then dead silent at the podium. The fact that she did not say anything for the first thing, what is great about her dad, says a lot. Says a lot. It was so crazy. Says a lot. She don't have to explain it. She said it out there, so. And she just she's very passionate for flowers. She's very passionate for plants, the roots, everything. And then she just told this guy, she was so open to it. Ryle, he's okay guy. I mean, he's a neurosurgeon. He just has, he's very honest. He's not looking for no relationship. He's not looking for anything else. It's just he has his own voice to his opinion. So, yeah, so that's where I left off. Very good so far. And I think it's better if you just use it in the audiobook. Which, I love this book. And for me, this is the first time I'm reading this author. So, alright, y'all, calm down. Not the honk. Anyway, so this is the first time reading Colin Hoover stories. So this is the first for me, and I like it so far. So yes, Lily Bloom. She's my favorite character so far. So she's a strong woman. So she's a strong woman. I read so far. Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. Oh my god. Unfortunately, there's no audiobook to this, but however, as I was reading it, I think it's better if I put background music of Maleficent that is instrumental only, and it just keep me going like this. And of course, this is going to be my book Redemption. Right now, I was in chapter 10. Now I'm in chapter 15. So it's a possibility that I'm going to finish it throughout this week. And I might tell you all about it. So, oh my god, I just don't know. It's like Aurora finds out, and then when she found out, it was too late. And she kind of feel guilty of what she did to Maleficent. So, oh my god. And then Maleficent, one of her kind. Oh my god. Yo. He sacrificed her life. He better not die. He better not die. He better not. Cornell. Yo. If you're already seen the movie. Now for me, it's this book is so good. I need to see the second one so badly. Because I love Maleficent. She had my respect. I love Maleficent. I really do. So I'm definitely going to finish this for this week. For sure. For sure. And I feel like Philip's mother, she's not my favorite person. I'm telling you that right now. Philip's mother is not my favorite person. She's trying to change Aurora. Completely different person that Aurora didn't feel comfortable about it. She was too nice for it. And Ingrid, she is a cold-hearted, you know what. I'm not gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. So, I was supposed to read The Maid by Nita Prose. I was ready, right? I got my coffee ready. I got the book in my hand, listened to the audio. And then all of a sudden, this audio was way different than the physical book. And then I was like, okay, am I missing something here? Is there like a huge puzzle or whatever? And then I looked through the comments of the Maid audiobook, and it says, oh, the audio that you're listening to is a short version. So this book I got in my hand is a long version. Because the short version and the long version are completely two different things. While I was reading it, right? So like for example, while I was reading it, it says, I am well aware that my name is ridiculous. It was not ridiculous before I took this job 4 years ago. I'm a maid at a Regency Grand Hotel, and my name is Molly Maid. So everything went good so far. And then they skipped the whole entire paragraph. And go to the next one. And that literally like ticked me off just so much, because a part of me is like, I want to read this physical book, but I want to with the audio. But if I want to listen to the audio, I cannot have the physical book with me. So I'm literally like in the middle. So I have to be like, if I listen to the audio, but I cannot look at the physical book. But if I read the physical book, but I won't listen to the audio. So I didn't know the audio that I've been listening to is a short version, and the book that I have in my hand is long version. So I have to make a decision to see where I'm at, because if I do listen to the audio, then I have no choice but to get rid of this book in my hand with me, or I'll read the physical book and keep it if I like it. So, got one more thing. I read the book. I brought it with me. Where the Red Fern Grows by Wilson Rawls. Yeah. This is the second time reading this book, and then when I read it again, which I already did, your girl started crying. Your girl started crying. I was like, my brother was like, are you okay? Like, you need some tissues or something? I was like, no, because if you read it for the first time, it's like a different feeling. But if you read it the second time and you already knew about it, I was like, this man is something else. So I'm going to give you a little update for this. Yeah, so it was a boy. Live with his family. Live with his sisters, his mother, his father. They live in a barn. And he wants a dog, but he does not want any dog. He wants those hounds. Those hounds. He wants those hounds so bad. And this young boy, and let me tell you, he was 10 years old. And then 2 years later, he saved up $40. Wait, no, not $40. $50. Just to get those hounds. His grandfather, when he went to the shop, Billy, the little boy, 12 years old, Billy went to his grandfather's shop. He said, where'd you get all this money? He's been working up for that money. 2 years just to get those hounds. Yo, he's very ambitious. I'm telling you that. He's very ambitious. And he traveled along just to get those little pups. He got a boy pup and a girl pup. The boy, the little boy, not little boy. The boy, baby hound, stubborn, rattled up, crazy, very energetic. His sister, the second pup, a girl pup, completely opposite from him. Smart, quiet, very smart pup. So we got a smart pup, we have an energetic pup. Go together. Team building. So that's where I left off right now. And every time I put the audiobook in, Rocky just go like, listens, and then he go to sleep. So this is like a good way for, listen and have a little bedtime story for them. And it's not just only Rocky, my fur baby mix hound, but also the two cats. They just decide to join along and they fall asleep. So. Yes. So these are the books that, for like a reading update so far. I was definitely trying to finish them. So, this is pretty much it. You get to see me reading just a little bit. I won't do it like too much for one of them. So, yes. Five out of 5 for me. I finished it. I know this is part of my book redemption because I was in chapter 10. And now, because I just started reading chapter 10 September 1st and today September 7th. And I finished it. Oh my god, it was so good. My last update was hopefully Connell, Maleficent's friend, who he sacrificed her twice. He was gone. Oh man, and even though it's like Maleficent just met Connell just a few days, it's just heartbroken because he saved Maleficent's life. And he found peace. I just would have wished that I just would have wished that Connell would have stayed a little bit longer, just to see, just to meet Aurora in person, Dabel, Prince Philip. But I think ever since that Connell was gone, I think Maleficent was full of rage that they just killed her friend. And Ingrid, she is the most selfish, cold-hearted queen because she planned all this just to get back at Maleficent. And Aurora, when she found out about the spin of the spindle wheel, the Maleficent's curse, it was all Ingrid's plan, just to get her. And it's just... So, of course Maleficent saw Ingrid, trying to, kill her on the spot. And then Aurora came out, and Aurora said mother. And of course, Ingrid had the audacity to kill Aurora. So Maleficent turned her, and it shot right through Maleficent. And we all thought that she was gone completely. I was crying in that book. But then Tony? Sorry about that. So, and then Maleficent turned to a phoenix. Beautiful, beautiful bird. Beautiful bird. And then Ingrid tried to shove Aurora. And then, of course, Maleficent, she didn't even care about Ingrid at this point. She fly and saved Aurora. She saved her. And then at the end, everybody's at peace. Yo, Maleficent tried to turn Ingrid into a goat. That is crazy. That is ultimate craziness. And I loved it. I loved it from Maleficent. And then, of course, when the spindle wheel, the curse is broken, King John, Philip's father, came back. He came back from the dead of his sleep. So that's a good thing. And then, of course, Philip and Aurora, they got married, lived happily ever after. And the two kingdoms, one of the Moors and the other one the Steed, they came together and found peace. Full of laughter, happiness. And I just loved it. So since I finished reading this book, at some point I have to watch the movie. I don't know when, but if I do see it, I will definitely watch this for sure. So yeah, so that was the little setup for Maleficent. So it's going back in the shelf for completion. And the book that I've been telling you about is this, The Maid by Nita Purrose. I've thought about it. I decide to listen to the audiobook and then reading like a physical book would be. So, as much as I want to keep this in my hand, I decided to donate this book at the Freela Library. And yeah, I just made a decision that I want to make, and that's that. And I know I said it for many times now. I would definitely get this at the Kindle, for sure. If I do get one myself, my bookmark. So, yeah, that was my final decision. That I would listen to it. And on top of it, while I'm gonna listen to The Maid, that's my next read, I will do a little bit of a cleanup, which unfortunately you won't be able to see the video of me cleaning up this room. So I will pull you guys right back when I have the update of how the story goes of The Maid. Alright, don't mind my hair. My hair is in a bun because I'm hot, sweating. I've been cleaning up this room. I'm literally like in the closet. Oh my god. Okay, so I listened to the audio. The Maid. It's really not that bad. It's not that bad. However, I need some more details because it is very, very short. And it's kind of, I feel like it's missing. It's missing. I don't know what it is. It's just, it's so short. I'm like so hooked up listening to The Maid. Like 47 minutes now. Molly the Maid. She is very, very, very passionate with what she does in her job. She don't cut corners. She wants to make it as tidiest as possible. To make it look nice, fresh, and clean. And then they don't look at her like she's not any worthy of it until one of the owners, Mr. and Mrs. Black, especially Mrs. Black, especially her, Molly, and I think it's Giselle. I think that's her name. Giselle Black. They're very good for each other. So she looked at Molly like as a friend. She looked at Molly like she's appreciates someone. They don't look at her as invisible, etc. And then there's some like flashbacks of Molly's grandmother. She passed away due to a pancreas. Oh my God, is it pancreas cancer? There we go. Whew, I almost lost my thought. Pancreas cancer, unfortunately. And then, even though she was sad, but she's like, the show must go on, and she decided to work, even though her job at the hotel says take your time to grieve. But no, she decided to hop on right back in and start cleaning up the maid and the messes. She's very a positive woman. She's so passionate about her job, like I said. And now she's at the part where she's at one of the hotel guests, Mr. and Mrs. Black guest. She found a man laying in the bed and what it appears to be dropped on the floor, pills. So now they're in a deep investigation to see the foul play into this. So that's exactly where I'm at right now. I'm gonna continue listening to it, I think. So I don't know, because I feel like if I can rate the book right now so far, I want to give it like a 3. Because it's so short, and I just want to hear like the spare detail, if that makes sense. So, a 3 for now. But, I'll let it cook. I'll let the book do the cooking. I'm going to hear exactly what's going to happen. So, yeah. I'm going to continue on cleaning and listen to the audio, and then I'll give you a more update on this. So, stay tuned. Let me wrap this around. Still cleaning up. You know what I did? Oh, I got a lot to say. Yeah. So it turns out the police investigation believes Giselle Black, the wife of Mr. Black, the businessman, killed her husband, which I 100% believe that's not the case. That is just in my theory. So Molly and Giselle, they're just more than friends. They're like sisters for life, for sure. And Giselle told Molly that her husband, he's a good person for business, but when it comes to his wife, it's completely opposite. They don't really know who he really is. He's such a busy man. He does not settle down, spend time with the wife, Giselle, and all that. So they, of course, there was a big argumentative. And what Giselle told Molly was that, oh, before we even got married, he wanted me to sign up a prenup. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, what? What? So I just, like, kind of lost for words. Like, I understand he did. But dang. You gonna blame the wife that killed her own husband? All she wanted was love. All she wants to just spend the rest of his life with him. And then look what happened. So, that's the part where I'm at right now. And I'll give it a 3.5. So far, so good. I told you. Let the book do the cooking. I've been telling y'all this. I'm just so wrapped up around my head. They're into a deep investigation, etc., etc., etc. And Molly, she's more like a naive, bubbly girl because she just spoke with a guy who works with her because he's a bartender at the hotel. And she thought it was a date. I don't know. I'm like very skeptical about it because a part of me is like, oh, that's so sweet. But then another part of me is like, I don't know, this is a trap or a setup from Rodney. I don't like that guy very too well. I don't know. Prove me if I'm wrong, but that's the case I'm in right now. So I don't know if I want to continue more about this or I'll just skip to another part of the book and then that's pretty much it. So, and also on top of it, I'm going to babysit the boys today. So, yeah, so let me just set up everything and then we're going to go from there. I cannot tell you. I freaking knew. I knew it. Ronnie is no good because he put quote unquote that Molly is capable of murdering Giselle's husband. Yo, I lost it. Molly went to her room. She paid her rent. She pawned the husband's ring, which is a red flag. You should never freaking done that. Molly should never done that. Plus, one of her co-workers, Molly's nemesis, enemy, followed her to the pawn shop to pawn Mr. Black's ring that Giselle told her. And she followed her and they just found out from the security footage and this is so jacked up. And then on top of it, the detective believes that Molly stole the money of Giselle, which is not the case, by the way. That's not a freaking case. Giselle actually tipped the money to Molly. So the people that she thought they were friends or trustworthy, like Rodney, Giselle, lies. They tried to put Molly innocence away to believe that she murdered Giselle's husband. This is just so mind-blowing to me. I actually believe that Giselle was not capable of killing her husband, which I don't know if she did or not. I'm not saying she did or she didn't. But I have a feeling it's because they put Molly in jail. They're trying to put her in jail. Says a lot. And Ronnie, I already knew from the get-go. I was very skeptical. I was very skeptical of him. This is a setup. This is all a setup. This is all a setup. I'm going to continue listening to it. I'm just so hooked up by it. I just started reading. I just started listening to it today. So, we're going to get to it. I'm going to tell you more details, and I'll pull you guys out once I got the update. I wonder when I'm in the car right now. Yeah. I'm literally like in a few hours away. Excuse me. I'm literally like a few hours away to babysit the boys. So, I didn't give you like a review of my updates and all this, etc. I'm literally at the park like right now. So this book right here, The Maid, I just finished it. And I just started it that day, like today. And I did not expect to finish it. Just a few hours. Yeah, so the cleaning helped me out a lot, listening to it, organizing it, and all the etc. I already knew Ronnie was part of this, a part of this kill. But what I did not expect was Giselle is cheating on her husband. Yes. And she decided to date Rodney, I don't care what his name is. He decided to date her. She decided to date him, the bartender. And the fact that they threw her under the bus, Molly the maid, is crazy to me. Very, very crazy. So, luckily she called Mr. Preston, who was the front door hotel guy. And not only Mr. Preston is a good person and trustworthy 100%, he also had a daughter who is a lawyer. Exactly right. She is a lawyer. And I believe that's her name. What's her name? Charlotte. There we go. Charlotte and Preston. Two amazing people that helped Molly's case to prove that she's innocent, to prove that she did nothing about the murder of Mr. Black. And oh my God, when Molly found out, she was hurt. She was heartbroken, but she don't play like, oh, why did you do this to me? Da, 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 da. No, she play along with the plan. It's to get Rodney, I don't care what his name is, to help her get the evidence from the vacuum. Everything was all good, said, done. The police got him on time and all that. Giselle, she doesn't rub me the right way. She just date the wrong person at the wrong time. And even though Mr. Black was horrible, he cheated on her and all the craziness of this business and all that. But still. And you know what's the crazy part? Giselle confessed to Molly that she's planning to run away with the guy and live her own life. But she did not expect the kill of her husband. So, yes. So there's no charges from Molly. Rodney, I don't care what his name is. I don't care. He gonna be a long time in prison. Because Mr. Black, he died not by an overdose, by a drug. I believe it's cocaine. I believe it is. And I'm not going to repeat that again. So, that was a good short read. And if that's like I lost my mind. Yo, I lost my mind when I was like, what? Are y'all for real? Like, I already knew I don't like him, Rodney. But yo, I already knew from the start, like, something is up. Like, there's really something up. But I did not expect they gonna throw Molly under the bus, and she thought that they were two good friends. But it's just so crazy to me. And then there's a dark twist of her grandmother. Like, I already knew her grandmother got cancer. And the grandmother told her that, whatever you do not call the hospital or anything. But, yo, by the end of it, she don't want to see her grandmother suffer, but she decided to grab a pillow and finish her off. Which is so freaking crazy to me. That was a dark twist. I did not expect that twist. So, I gave The Maid, I want to say like a 4 out of 5, but I want to give like a 3.7 for that. 3.7. However, unfortunately, I won't be able to keep this book. So, I'm going to donate it. And you might see that later. So, I'm just so hyped up right now. It's just too much for me to handle. So, if the short version was super intense, then I can't even imagine me reading this physical book, which unfortunately I would not do that. So I will donate this at the free little library at the park, which you're gonna see. So, oh my god, I just cannot believe it. I just finished it. Before I let you guys go, I have another book in my hand called Dog Man, Wuthering Heights by Dave Pikely. And I'm going to give these boys to them. Yo, look at this. It got pictures. It's like a little comic book, which is so freaking cute. So, they even know how to draw for real. That's awesome. They even have the drawing things too. That's pretty amazing. So, I'm going to give these boys this book. And I'm pretty sure that I'm going to read it to them. And I got to do the voices. So, RIP to my throat. So, not my throat, my vocal cords. There we go. My vocal cords. So, yeah, I will pull you guys right back when I will deal with the boys. So, stay tuned, okay? And pray for me, please. I need some energy up in here. Stay tuned.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
You want to say hi?
I'm a girlfriend of Maria. I'm 19. I'm handsome.
So this is Shadow's show now?
Yeah, that's
So
called
Shadow's taking over my show?
Yep, that's called the Shadow Show now.
The show.
Shadow Show. Yes.
Stop! Oh my god, this is crazy. I'm wearing black. Shadow is black. I'm drinking Coca-Cola. He's wearing red stripes with some red shoes. Come on now. He's so handsome, so fine. And I cannot believe this guy will play the voice actor.
And
Woo, he's fine, honey. He's fine. I gotta put this in the video. You know what I'm talking about. Woo!
whose voice actor me? Yes.
Kevin Reese.
Yep.
Kevin Reese.
And then,
Ooh.
do you see this?
Y'all know, but y'all ladies, especially in the 90s movie, John Wick. So fine. So fine.
Do you see the Sonic 3 movie? Do you see the
I've seen the trailer.
trailer?
It's fine.
Awesome.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait to watch it, which is in December 2024. And Shadow is blocking my view because he's so fine. He's trying to tell the people. Tell the people.
Yeah.
Tell the people.
So it was awesome. So I saw Shadow as me, as I don't know who's acting me, but I saw me punching the windows, right?
Right.
And I was
And you're trying to break Knuckles' fist.
yeah, painful,
Ah! Like that.
painful, right?
Yes.
And then I was driving a motorcycle, and Sonic and Tails was driving a helicopter, and I punched that fox, and I fly with Sonic and killed Sonic now.
Oh my god.
And then General Robotnik.
That old man that looked like Dr. Eggman. Ooh,
Yeah,
father like son.
Hey, do you know who's Egna Mode?
We ain't gonna talk about him no more. Alright, y'all.
Huh.
That's it for Shadow.
Hey, after do the show. Do you know the Knuckles show?
The Knuckles show. You gonna put Knuckles now? No, you're not.
Oh, and do you know what Sonic 1 and Sonic 2? And my favorite food is cheeseburgers with french fries and chicken tenders. Oh yeah, I have a girlfriend.
feel like Shadow's taking over my show.
Yeah, and my favorite drink is water, and my favorite pizza place is and my favorite pizza place is Domino's.
Yeah, Domino's is coming like in a few minutes, so
Yes!
we're gonna get the pizza delivery guy, woman, is coming over to give us a piece.
Yeah.
Get some piece.
Yeah, my Coke.
That's my Coke. What you talking about? That's my Coca-Cola.
Yeah, then
Coca-Cola.
oh,
Shadow's Coke. What the heck?
then the prisoner of John's my Coke. Yep.
You ain't good enough.
That's my Coke.
My voice so deep.
My Coke. And
All right, y'all.
what's
I'll
it
put
for?
this right back. So see y'all here soon.
No.
We got some pizza, y'all. We got desserts. We got the ham pizza. We got more pizza. Hey. Get some pizza. Hey. It's the next day. I'm really tired. I had a great time, definitely last night. Those boys, they're so energetic, I swear. And I found out that the little boy, he's gonna turn 9, like literally like in a few days. So I just cannot believe, like, I just met them like a decade, and I feel like they just grown up too fast. Like, they just grow up too fast. So, yeah, we had a great time watching a trailer of Sonic 3, which that was, whew, I'm so excited. And we ate pizza. Darman, I believe that's his name. And I just gave them the new book, and oh my god, they want me to do the voices, which I'm not even surprised. But I had a great time. So yes, so that was it. What else do I have to tell y'all before the last video? So unfortunately, you won't be able to see the books I'm gonna read or give you an update right in front of y'all, because this video is going to be super long, which I'm pretty sure is going to be an hour for sure. So, but the book I'm going to read is Where the Fern Grows, which I'm almost done with it, by the way. I'm in the part where the boys were training. Old Dan and Little Ann. Yes, so those are the two dogs, which is so freaking cute. It's so freaking cute. Old Dan and Little Ann. Super, super cute. Which, Billy found that name by the old oak tree that was carving a heart, and they said Dan and Ann, so it was just very cute. Oh my goodness. And then the next one I'm reading is The Kingdom of the Wicked. I'm at the part where she just like opened the curse, and of course the man came out of nowhere after she did the spell, and she got some kind of weapon, and she wanted to kill that man who murdered her sister Victoria. Oh my god, it was so intense. I just cannot believe it. And then last but not least, I'm still reading the It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. Pretty good so far. I'm still like in chapter 3, so. But it is very good. She told us the part where she was helping Atlas. This is more like a throwback from where she helped the homeless man. And of course, her dad kicked him out, and she don't know much about him ever since. So yeah, so this is all. I'm gonna keep on reading. I'm still trying to find the other book. I'm still debating between Fever by
Laurie Anderson, my bad, or The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman. There we go, Neil Gaiman. So I'm still in debate one of the two. Which one will I read next? So yes, so this is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching this. If you made it to the end of this video, I salute you. And I hope you will have a wonderful day, wonderful night, wonderful week, wonderful weekend. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Feliz cumpleaños. So, until we meet again. Until next time. Bye.